Hey, what's going on, guys? I just thought I'd talk about two different production knives. We've got one small batch US made, and these aren't a huge batch, but they were made in a factory overseas. But we'll kind of compare them, the price, and what I think about them. Now let's start off with this. This is the TW Python, and this was designed by a guy here in the US, I think Tyler Price. And I'm sorry, I forget the name. And then they were OEM'd or made by a factory, Best Tech China, and they made a limited amount for them. The build is amazing. You've got titanium scales, titanium clip, beautiful colored pivot. This is M390 hand rub satin. You've got lock bar insert, milling in the inside, a hidden screw for the clip, and this milling is just, it's absolutely amazing. This runs on bearings, very smooth. This one retail was about $280, so that's $280 for something like this, which may be a lot for some, but if you guys know prices on knives, that's not so bad, especially for what you get. I mean, look at that thing. Trust me, it's worth every bit of that money if you ever held one. Alright, and then now we have one. This is the Magnacut 3.5 inch by MnNees Knives. 63 HRC Magnacut, titanium scales, titanium clip, and a beautiful, beautiful blade. A lot thicker geometry, but this one was running around 500. See, what you get for it is, you get some milling on the inside, and I can actually feel these screws. They're push-through scales, or screws that go into a little spacer that will space these sides. And you can actually feel these, and these has been anodized. Now these were made in a small, you know, they were put together, milled and shaped in a small factory, where this one you've got probably a huge factory, many hands touching this, a lot more resources for them, plus overseas production is a lot less. This, as far as I know, everything has been sourced in the US, so that's a big thing to think about. And for a beautiful knife, if you have the budget, and like a classic carry EDC, this isn't bad, but I'm telling you, and the fit and finish is just phenomenal. I can't find a single flaw with this. This one I found a couple, but I gotta remember, this was done by hand by a small group of guys. So just, remember where it's coming from, and if it's not worth your price point, that's up to you. But I really respect and appreciate that, I'm not only America buy person, but you gotta really appreciate that. This was done in a small shop here in the US. A lot of heart and soul and pride going into this. So 500, 300. Honestly, if I had to pick and choose one and actually use, because I use my knives and I know it'll stand for me, even though it's not it feels great, but it's not the most, refined. I would pick this any day. The finish doesn't show wear. And if you know 63 HRC Magnacut, it will take some abuse. This is a package opener, let's be honest. That's all it's gonna do. They do have M390, which is a great steel, but I don't know how the heat treated it. I'm not gonna put it through hard use. That's not what this is for. But actually using, this would be it. MnNees PM, or the MnNees Mag 2. Plus, if it has my edge, it's good to go.